YouTube homies, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do a book review of the first chapter of The Way of the Superior Man by David Dieda. Um, Before I get into this, I just would like to tell you that I am not qualified to give you any advice or diagnose you with any type of mental illness. If you're dealing with something, internal, or it's hard for you to let go of something. Sorry, please seek professional help and do your own research. You know what I'm saying? I am not a guru and trying to be a guru. I'm just simply sharing my life story and what be going on through my mind, and maybe connect with other individuals who are on the same path or who may be on a different path, but find common ground with me on certain topics and ideas. um, so before I get into this book, I also want to read something here. Um, when a man's value is no longer measured by what he does, by his finances or social standing, how does he determine his worth? In our new world, a man's presence, his depth of awareness, is his most valuable asset. Another thing that I would just want to add on to that is that define yourself on your own terms, not the external world and not the external expectations and obligations that you have. Define yourself on your own terms. Okay. So let's get into it. Chapter 1. Stop hoping for a completion of anything in life. Most men make the error of thinking that one day it will be done. They think if I can work hard enough, then one day I could rest. Or one day my woman will understand something and then she will stop complaining. Or I'm only doing this now so that one day I can do what I really want with my life. The masculine error is to think that eventually things will be different in some fundamental way. They won't. It never ends. As long as life continues, the creative challenge is to tussle, play, and make love with the present moment while giving your unique gift. Because everybody has a unique gift. It's never going to be over, so stop waiting for the good stuff. As of now, spend a minimum of 1 hour a day doing whatever you are waiting to do until your finances are more secure or until the children have grown and left home, or until you have finished your obligations and you feel free to do what you really want to do. Don't wait any longer. Don't believe in the myth of one day when everything will be different. Do what you love to do, what you are waiting to do, what you've been born to do now. Spend at least 1 hour a day doing whatever you simply love to do. Just let that sink in for a minute. This is one of the best books I ever read, man. I read it twice. I'm actually started reading it a third time, and it's just a lot of harsh truths and things in this book that are just, snap you into reality. And another thing in this book too is it teaches you how to be a father, how to be more masculine, how to be a better man, and just it also touches here and there throughout the book on being authentic, and with me and with me personally and my channel, the most important thing I hold is authenticity. Spend at least 1 hour a day doing whatever you simply love to do, what you deeply feel you need to do in your heart. In spite of the daily duties that seem to constrain you, however, be forewarned, you may discover that you don't or can't do it. That in fact, your fantasy of your future life is simply a fantasy. So in those two paragraphs, you got two harsh truths. The first harsh truth is that there's never a right time to do something. Whether it's approaching that woman, starting that business, meditation, prayer, you know what I'm saying? Starting a YouTube channel. There's never a right time to do things. I even made a video about that. You know, so all you have is the present moment, the now. So whatever you want to do, go to the gym, you have to make time for it. And start small, you know, like I said, an hour a day. You can even start smaller with 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be a whole hour. Just make time for it. Small steps to whatever goal you're trying to complete or achieve, or just whatever you love to do, what you've been craving to do. The second harsh truth is that whatever your future life that you're working towards, or whatever goal that you have that you're working towards, could simply be a fantasy. You know, be delusional. Well, this is what they tell you anyway. Actually, don't be delusional, but they tell you, you know, be delusional, dream big. You know what I'm saying? If your goals don't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough. But reality is also, if you're not realistic and don't have clarity about your future and your goals, that's what it simply is, a dream, a fantasy. So whatever goals you have, whatever future you're trying to build, you have to be realistic and have some clarity on it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're intentional about it. You know what I'm saying? And you have it mapped out. That don't mean overthink and overplan and overanalyze. You know what I'm saying? Go with your instinct. You know, but at the same time, take your brain with you and just be mindful and realistic about whatever you want to do. See what I'm saying? So stop hoping for a completion of anything in life, because as long as you live, there will never be a completion of anything. All it is more life, more living, and more goals. That's all I have for the review of the chapter 1 of The Way of the Superior Male. Thanks for watching.